All right, good morning, good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is, where you're at. We are here for an impromptu London session. Let's find us an account that we can use here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's make sure our tool is working correctly. Yeah, looks good. All right, let's get some other stuff opened up here. Kind of started everything before I got everything open, which is fine. We don't need much open tonight, this morning. Just a few things for reference. Kind of want to see the ES chart. So let's get an ES chart open here. ES, what have we done? Not much, huh? That big push up yesterday. So kind of in a downtrend here. I'm sorry, well, we're pushing back up, but overall downtrend. Let's get us a Nasdaq chart up. Nasdaq. Let's take a look. So coming into open here. So let's kind of look at what we had here. So we had a high here. Zoom in a little bit, zoom in a little bit. So high, lower high, higher high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So we're looking kind of bullish here right now, going kind of into open. Extremely zoomed in on the 15-second chart here, guys. We're going to be doing something a little different here. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. And if you are not yet subscribed, you know what time it is. It's time to hit that subscribe button. Sometimes we'll throw in these London sessions. I haven't been doing them as much lately, but can't sleep tonight, so can't sleep, may as well get up, right? Got about 2 minutes here until open. May as well just get up and throw on an impromptu hour stream, hour and a half, whatever it is. Is anybody else on tonight? Let's look. Let's take a look at it. I don't know if it's my internet lagging tonight or what. So let's just kind of keep an eye on this here going into open. I don't know why I always put that on backwards. So for long, you go from the bottom. Oh. Guess I need to click on it. Boom. Let's see what happens here going into open. Got less than a minute. Less than a minute. So kind of here at open, maybe we look for this little retracement back into this 50% zone. Maybe we'll take a 1-to-1. So here we are at open. See what happens. Or 3 o'clock. I call it open. I probably jumped in on that a little too late, but I've never tried this strategy in London, guys, so I really don't even know how it's going to work out there. Don't even know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. We shall see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move my stop up. You'll see me once this thing kind of calms down. I won't be moving the stop. But for this initial move here, not kind of knowing what to expect during London, I'm going to go ahead and move the stop up a bit. Let's kind of lock some in here, see if we can't push through that 800 level there. So locking in, I don't know, $60. We'll go to the bottom of this candle here. Lock in $80. Looking for push into the whole number though. Really could move this up. Could move it up a little bit there. This will be a scalping strategy. We're on the 15-second chart here. Extremely zoomed in. Just kind of watching the WADA here. Still seeing green so far. Well, little red coming in. Might get stopped here. Stopped out there, $80. And we'll find somewhere to put the P&L to show you guys. We'll let price kind of calm down, find its way, whatever you want to call it, and then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Probably would hit our target. I mean, this strategy should really work on any time frame. Would work on any time frame there. So kind of pushed up into the 99. That was our original target. Not that long. Really, our entry should have been down here at 88. But when that little spike back down, I probably should just put my order on the book there, but I didn't. So let's see what happens here. So now, I mean, we could go ahead and look for another trade. Really, I'm trying to avoid trading into the whole number here. Even though it's not really against the rules when it comes to this strategy, but I am Trying to enforce the same kind of rules that I have on my everyday strategy on this. So let's just wait and see. So you would adjust that just a little bit. So ideally, I mean, on my normal strategy, I'd like to see a push into 805 at least. Pull back, test the 90, and then continue higher. May not get that here. So what we're doing here is it's kind of, I don't know, it's a play on that. It's a strategy that I saw from Cami using Cami Capital. So I kind of started looking into it. It's just a scalping strategy. I've never used it for London. Hey, thanks, Henrik, for the subscription. I've never used it during London. We're going to give it a go here and see how it does. All you're doing is you're just trading price action, right? Trading swings. So for every swing, we're just looking for a retracement into a buy zone, and we take a 1-to-1 scalp. So kind of getting what we were thinking here, pushing up into the 803s. So you like to see a push above and then pull back below. So I just keep trailing this up until we kind of start getting a pullback. And then once we start getting the pullback, then if it pushes through the high, that invalidates the entry, right? I don't know if I'll take this because we're here at the whole number. So don't know if I'll take it because of that. But this is kind of what we're doing here. I'll pull my P&L over here for you guys so you guys can see it live. We'll just put it right here. I think you guys can see it right here, okay? So this is an APEX 150K account. I've been using this account for my 15-minute breakout. It's been relatively stagnant. You can see we're up $4,500 on it. But it's been stagnant lately, so I'd like to get a little headway made on this account. I've already been trading at about 25 trading days. So I'd like to get a little headway on this account and try to get it towards the funding. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it in here this morning and kind of see. I mean, I can afford to lose, $600-700 if we have a bad session. So, or if the strategy doesn't go as well as we think it will, kind of go from there. So pushing up here 06, I mean, it's kind of what we wanted to see, right? Like I said, I may not take this entry, but I do like it. I do like the look of it, but we may not take this one. We'll just kind of see what happens here. Get a little pullback here. It's kind of what you're thinking. A little pullback here. So the idea of this strategy is we're just marking out swings, right? You could take the entry out to 70. Me personally, I prefer the entries out to 50. And then your stop goes at the previous swing. So stop would go here. Entry would be on the 50. So 97. Stop down here at the 88. That's 9 handles. So 1-to-1 risk to reward. You'd be looking for 807, 806. On this entry. I don't think I'm going to take it. I don't think I'm going to take this entry. We'll wait for something a little clearer. So, you typically don't get it to stick on that first move above. So let's see if we get a little pullback into the 90s. Like I said, this is a zone I don't love trading 90 to the whole number. Sometimes you get a little drama there. Sometimes it works, but you do get a little drama there sometimes. Get some issues. Not a whole lot of volume this morning. So you can see we pulled back here. We didn't make it to the 70% zone, and then we're already kind of pushing up. Actually, I did this backwards again. Why do I do that backwards? I know I always do that. Oh. Guess I got to click on it. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to be. 70, 50, 30. So these are kind of your buy zones. You can take either one. You can take either one. I mean, if it comes all the way down here and tests the 30, because of the risk, so 93, stop would be down here at 88. That's 5 handles. Might consider taking it then. Just kind of relatively small risk there. So let's kind of see what we get here, if we get anything or not. We are on the 15-second chart here, right? No, wait. Oh, my gosh. I'm on the wrong chart. Maybe that's why it's not moving, huh? Thought I was on the 15-second chart, guys. Oh, gosh. There we go. Let's get on the right chart here. Where's that little... There it is. Thought I was on the 15-second chart, and I wasn't. We may have to size up. We may have to... Is price even moving here? May have to go to the 30-second. Like I said, I've never traded this on the London, so I don't quite know how. Yeah, 30 seconds going to look cleaner. 30-second chart's going to look cleaner here. Same similar type setup. All that being said, though, I did miss this entry here on this chart. So that would be your swing low here. You can see we made this pulled back. We pushed in. This leg made a new high, so you would have fibbed this leg for the pullback, and you would have taken a 1-to-1 here. I missed that. If you get what I'm saying, you would have fibbed from here to here because that was your initial push up. Right there, you would have taken the pullback as close to the 50% as you could, 1-to-1, and would have paid. So then you could do the same thing here. You'd fib this next leg up. And you kind of just look on the higher time frame for your trend. Kind of just look on the higher time frame here for your trend. That's kind of what we got going on there. So we'd be kind of eyeballing the 800 level here. I'd wait though. I don't love buying at the whole number here because I don't think it's gonna make it stick on the first attempt. Excuse me. So let's just kind of give it a second here, and we'll kind of wait and see. We might buy a green bar. Kind of one of those things where you don't need to take a long on a red bar, right? It's like a lot of people just put their order here, which you could do, and then just put your stop in here and your take profit. But I'm just going to give it a second and let it tell us kind of what's going on there. And it doesn't always make it back to the 50, right? I don't see how this thing bounces here, though. I expect to pull back below 800. I would expect to pull back below 800 here. Once again, if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. If you are joining us and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. We trade live 5 days a week. We do the New York session mostly, but I am here for London occasionally. Used to trade London all the time, but then it just became more and more difficult. I'm on the East Coast in United States, so it's 3 a.m. here. Became a little more difficult to wake up. So we're going to be in full-on scalp mode this morning, just so you know. Scalpy, probably 5 to 10 handles, something like that on each move. Five to 10 handles on each move is all we're looking for. Dun, 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 dun. So we're just kind of waiting here. I mean, this has been, I know London's sometimes slow, but usually we got to move right there at open. We did get a little pop up, that little lightsaber wick down, and then a push above. But that's pretty much it. Little lightsaber push down and then a push up. Like I said, typically doesn't stick on that first kind of go above the whole number there, so expecting a pullback. Expecting a pullback. Kind of holding up here at the whole number, though, so far. Is this going to be one of those London sessions where it just goes nowhere? ES is kind of pinned at the VWAP right now. Pinned at the VWAP. Right there at the 65s. If you guys are trading futures and you're not checking out, if you're trading the ES especially, I use the ES just as Confluence. But if you're not checking out Mancini over here on Twitter, doing yourself a disservice there. He's got great information. Adam Mancini. He's got great information on the ES every single day. And it's free. Can't complain. So this was from earlier today. Got to give some information here. Free information. Nice, free, good information. Can't complain, right? Good info. That's all you're looking for. Man, did I wake up for this? This is dreadful. This is dreadful. I guess I could have held that long a little longer there. I don't know how you plot executions. Settings. How do you plot executions here? Probably here, somewhere over here. Order entry. No. I don't know how. Order entry? All those are checked. It's not there. Visual trading. That's probably it, huh? Trades. Show trades. There we go. So there's my trade from earlier. Got long right there at the around 90. I covered at 94. And look, we pushed all the way to the 06. So we left some on the table there. So we're kind of waiting for this pullback into the 50, possibly all the way down into the 30. I said I wasn't going to, that I may not take this setup, but man, if price action's this slow, then maybe we do. Captain Price, you only wake up this early for vodka or a hot drink. Nice. Where you at, Captain Price? You on the are you on the East Coast? Are you in America or somewhere else? I'm assuming you're somewhere else if you're drinking vodka. Hopefully you're not drinking vodka at 3 a.m. Oh, you're right here with me. You're in Atlanta. Nice. I am too. Well, I'm just outside of Atlanta. I'm in Athens. Athens, Georgia. You probably recognize the G there. Don't normally wear my fan gear on the stream, but, you know, try to stay neutral. Try to stay neutral if we can. It's below zero. It just feels pretty cold outside, doesn't it? Celsius could be. Yeah, I just had to kick on my heat. I woke up over here and I had to kick on the heater, like I said. It was 64 degrees in the house, which is not terribly cold, but I do have my kids here today, and they tonight they get up in the morning for school, and they're like, man, it's freezing in here. Because normally I turn the AC on before I go to bed. I turned the AC on last night, put it on 69. I woke up, it was 64. I live in an older house, so I don't have a thermostat where the heat automatically kicks on. You know, you got those dual thermostats where you can set both sides. Come on, Price, do something. I mean, I guess I could zoom in here and we could just be taking a little bit. You know, I don't like to do that, though. Could really, really zoom in here and take a look, but I'd prefer to stay zoomed out a little bit. Going to push up here. It's kind of unexpected, but if it pushes up, we'll take that leg. Your bolts are cracking. Nah, can't be that old now. Can't be that old for the bones to be cracking. So I just made a new high there. So, I mean, I suppose I could, you know, we could mark this out. This is kind of your next swing low. Honestly, I don't love it, though, right? Because I'm not so sure we hold this level. You're almost 40. I'm older than that, Captain Price. I'm older than that. Let's see what the risk would be here. So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to take that off. See kind of what the risk would be. So if it pulled back into the 804s, that's only 3.75 handles. I don't love it. to be honest, but we'll take it if it does do it. We probably could even take it down here. We do got that imbalance right there, 803.50. Since the risk to reward here is so small, we're literally risking 2.5 handles. We'll take it since it's so small. Something like that. You were doing yoga? I can't do yoga, man. Can't do it. The flexibility is gone. The flexibility is gone. So even if we lose on this trade, we'll still be basically break even. I'm sure yoga helps, though. See, I guess, let me take a closer look at this, though, because this area, I think, stayed unmitigated. Well, it did hit the 30% zone, so I guess not technically unmitigated. Hot yoga. I don't know what the difference is. I guess you just get warmed up, stretch out. Oh, here we go. Tagged in. And again, guys, we're just 1-to-1 on this, right? So not huge target. Oh, they heat up the room and it's easier. Huh. That makes sense. This looks like we might get stopped. Like I said, didn't love it to begin with. Because usually that first push above the whole number doesn't stick. So I didn't love it to begin with, but we took it anyway. Let's kind of see what we might be looking at here. So you can see this is kind of what we were looking for a minute ago. I was trying to wait for this thing to pull back, test those 90s. Mostly work out with girls. Okay, there you go. I guess that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Depends on how you look at it, I guess. Could be distracting. Could be distracting. See a lot of people trading Forex. Like I'm looking at live channels right now. A lot of people trading Forex. So kind of watching here. I should have seen like right there on that WADA. See, we got that high volume there. I could have probably killed that. I mean, granted, we were only risking $40. Oh, you get used to them. So I'm probably going to wait for the WADA to kind of show us some buyers here before I take an entry if I decide to. I'm expecting us to maybe retest the 90 area here. Focus on breathing, control of movement, and holding positions. Yeah, I need to be working out. I say I'm going to do it, and then I don't. We say we're going to do it, and then we just don't do it. Although, you know, they always say that the diet is the most important thing. The good old diet. Get your diet right and everything else falls into place. So I could take this entry here. Obviously, we're back to this mitigation zone, but or an unmitigated area. We could take this and put our stop down here at the 87. It's around 10 handles. Like I said, I was trying to wait for the volume to come back in here on the WADA. This is the WAD over here if you guys are unfamiliar. I don't know if I want to risk 10 handles, though. Well, actually be a little more than 10 now. And being that we've never used this on this this session, yeah, I mean, it looks good. I don't know. We'll take it. Risk to reward's a little higher than I normally like, but we'll give it a go. You're still waking up. Should be awake in 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm still waking up too. Problem is, I got to go back to sleep. You plan to sell ES from the 80s. Let's check it out. I mean, the ES has been stair-stepping down there since 9:30 p.m. It's just been in a downtrend, actually nice and clean. That nice clean downtrend until about 1:30 this morning. Finally broke that VWAP. So, I don't know. I may take this off of the kind of that 805 area, I'm thinking. Something like that. Just quick $100. Let's see if we can get it. See, can we get it? I'm going to go ahead and move the stop here. Can't lose. We'll lock in a couple handles. Actually, let's move this up like this. Let's do this. We'll target those highs. Like I said, I'm not 100% confident in this strategy because I'm not traded it at all during the London session. So, should we just leave our stop at stone cold break even there? Probably. Probably shouldn't move it at all, but it's one of those things where, you know, this is kind of why I'm a little, so stopped out there, but oops, I didn't mean to do that. So technically speaking, when I'm trading this strategy during New York, like any swing low that's broken, right, switches you bearish. So like we did break this swing low here. So we had that swing low. So we had a high, right? So if we're just looking at this from this perspective, you had a high and a low. We broke the high, we broke the low, and then we trade back up into this area, back up into your 50% zone, and then this could be a short. So, you know, just something to be aware of there. Where's the VWAP at on Nasdaq? Why do I not have the VWAP on my chart? Gotta have the VWAP on there. All right, I guess this is a different account than that one for whatever reason. That one don't have VWAP on it either. I gotta find one with VWAP. Right now, ES is about 62 to 65 points of control. I like the ES, I really do. I just I struggle to trade it because it's just a bit slower. And I don't have great patience when it comes to trading. I have good patience when it comes to other stuff, but trading. All right, so we are right here at the VWAP, so I guess that would have made a lot more sense. Do you follow Mancini on Twitter? Captain Price, he gives good information on the ES. Ain't nothing wrong with micros. I like Mancini's information. He gives a lot of good information. Keeps me from having to do any technical analysis myself. He just shows you what's up and you just follow it. So you can see here so far, this thing, so it broke the high, broke the low, pushed back in, mitigated this area. Now it's putting in a higher low. So you kind of want to see it, if it's going to continue down, you'd want to see it break this low. If it does not, then that's our cue that I guess it's going to go higher. So you could be looking at an entry here long. Since this leg kind of remitigated this area, if it holds here, then you would be looking for a long. Actually, this already would be your long entry. 98. Very small risk. Very small risk. So if this puts in a higher high, then we'll look for another long setup here. Captain says, really in balance on ES right now, 60, 70, 75. So trade Bollinger Bands rotations at max style. Yeah, the ES is, I mean, it's looking reversely here. As it pulled down to that 61 area, like I said. It's kind of pinned between those areas. The high is the 70. There were some clean setups there on the scalp strategy that I'm using there overnight. I'm sure each one of those took time. But ES is back above the VWAP here. Nasdaq is as well. So you kind of want to see this make a higher high here, breach this high. And then we could look at this leg here for a possible entry long. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. If you are watching and you're not yet subscribed, press that subscribe button. It's free. It is free. So interesting enough, failed to make a high here before we pulled back. I don't know if I love the look of that. You got to try doing Apex Combine, I guess, so I get used to it. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, I got a 90% off right there for you, Captain Price. 90% off. Yeah. Now's the time to buy one if you're going to do it. Now's the time to do it. I haven't traded my funded accounts in a couple of weeks. We're going to get back to it on Monday. I don't know. I've been kind of tinkering around with a few different things, so next week we'll get back to trading the funded accounts. It's kind of consolidating here. I mean, really, there's trades to be had here, but it's going to have to be kind of zoomed in. We've made $40 so far. Big money. Time to retire. $40. Just kind of checking it out, see what happens here. Price just kind of consolidating here above the VWAP and the VWAP and the whole number. Do you trade full-time, Captain Price, or do you work? You got a job? Or is the charts your job? You go seasonal work, Costco? Nice. I got a membership at Costco. Got that membership at Costco. Got to go buy some diapers this weekend. Oh. Well, if you're in Atlanta, you could always just do like Uber, Lyft, something like that. Uber, Lyft, get you by. Like I said, if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Helps the channel. Trying to push into 1,000 subscribers if we can get it. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but this is what we're giving away at 1,000 subscribers. This is a custom tumbler with the Methodical Man logo on it. Valued at $1 billion. I'm just saying. Yeah, DoorDash, Uber Eats. All those are good options. So kind of holding this low to low here. Programming. Yeah, I couldn't do stuff. I can't do that kind of stuff. I'm too dumb. My son probably could do it, but not me. He's 15. He's into all that. He loves programming. They learn it at school. So here's the thing, like, you know, I'm looking at the 3-minute chart here. We're holding above the VWAP. I'm trying to trade this strategy, but like, you know, for example, this would have me kind of flipping bearish a little bit here. We broke this little swing low, but this don't look bearish to me. I don't like shorting, although the ES is below the VWAP now. What did you say? You were thinking about shorting the ES at 80s? At the 80? I think you said that. Mostly JavaScript right now for web fun. The help of Chat GPT and some assistance, anything is possible. That's true. I just need to get better at making making I don't know, thumbnails, everything. Like I just not that I struggle with it, but so I guess this is just some consolidation here to kind of offer us this second entry. I don't know. If the ES gets above the VWAP, then we'll consider a long here, I guess. Simple task. We need assistance with all task. Basic stuff's not basic to everybody, though. That's how it goes. I'm literally like jumping into other streams, and there's people that are on here live, and they're not saying a word. Their screen is, they're just streaming their screen, and they don't say a single word. I like to look around, see if there's any other streamers we want to check out. When you went to basic, it was the first time, it was like 8-hour tutorial. 10 minutes to make a graphic image. Yeah, it probably would take me 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So the ES is just, it's trying to get above the VWAP here. VWAP right there at the 65s. Nasdaq's kind of pushing. See some volume popping in there on the WADA. I guess if I was going to take an entry, probably should have been down here, but let's wait. Let's wait and see. What do we got? Today is it's Thursday, right? Yeah, it's Thursday. We got non-farm payroll tomorrow. Don't know if we got too much news today. Where's that overnight high at on the NAS? 817. Let's look at the midnight. Probably should have looked at that already, but that's okay. So 809. Oh, yeah, Apple's reporting out. Yeah, after hours. Forgot about that. Kind of some disappointing moves, though, after hours on recent earnings stuff. Kind of like, not really getting the action we're used to. I don't know if that's because of the whole rebalancing thing they did. So you would think 809 would be kind of the next, what is it? Yeah, 809.50 would be the next kind of draw area. Just kind of looking over here at the higher time frames. That's the open. That's the high from midnight to now. So you would expect maybe it to tap into the 809.50 area. Yeah, I'm live now, right? We're live right now for the London. I don't normally go live, but for London, but we're here. We are here. Well, there we go, Dumpy. I see you got me pulled up on your stream, right? Appreciate it. JX, morning. Yeah, I decided to do the London today. Thanks for the subscription, right? We appreciate it. Do you stream the London every day, right? See if you stream it every day. I don't know. Well, we kind of thought this thing might push back up. It doesn't look like it. You stream JX? Nice. Do you really stream JX? I don't think you stream. Do you really? Let me look. You have a channel? Is this you, JX, right here? I think I might be missing an entry here. Let's see. Is that you right there, though, JX? Oh, not a public one? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just like, that's the only one I see JX on. You stream to yourself and then look at myself in the mirror and either pat my back or tell myself, what a moron. I probably should do the same. I'll be punching myself in the face. If you right click on the username, you can go to his channel and know. Oh, you can? Let me see. I don't know. It's not letting me. But I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. So what do you want me to do? Yeah, you guys check out Captain or check out Right Investments. He's streaming during the London every night or every morning. What is he streaming? I am a mod. It's me. Or maybe I'm not a mod in my own stream. I don't know. I probably don't know what I'm doing anyway. I used to trade London every single day, JX. I used to stream both London and New York, and I just woke up, couldn't sleep, decided to stream it. So that's really the only reason there. Just woke up, and that's it. We'll still be here for New York, no worries. Where you at, Jax? Cappuccino. Kind of, trying to use this little scalping strategy here. It's been a little difficult to use this morning. Central Europe. I don't know what time. What time is it over there? Because it's 3 a.m. here. Well, 3:51 a.m. Probably. I don't know the time difference. I have no idea. Is it morning? No, it can't be morning. Well, I guess it could be 10 a.m. Something like that. I don't know. There's some people that watch me from overseas during the New York session. Juker, I think, is from somewhere over there, maybe UK. A few people. 8:52 a.m., so 5-hour difference. That's not too bad, I guess. I guess the nice thing about that is you get to trade the London and the New York, right? You did electrical engineering, Georgia Southern, and Georgia Tech if you need some kind of technical questions. Nice. I was a cable installer for, I don't know, since 2008. 15 years. Oh, USF? Nice. I go to Tampa quite a bit. One of my best friends lives in Tampa. Best friend from high school. He moved to Tampa after high school. Never came back. That's how it works sometimes. People just go. Oh, yeah. Super Bowl 25. Yeah, that's a while ago. So we never made it back to the 50 here. I was trying to get a retracement into that 50 zone. We tapped the 30 or the 70. Georgia Southern had the best buffet food. Sun, beaches, and babes. I don't know anything about any babes. No babes. Yeah, Georgia Tech's for smart people. I guess that's the best engineering school in the country, right? Georgia Tech. I think one of my cousins went to Georgia Tech. Everybody collaborated. Oh, wow, look at this. Come on. Really? Just kind of thought that 809 area would be the draw. ES pushing now. We're getting some action here. What time is it? 5 minutes to 4? You be too dumb for computer sciences? Yeah, me too. Can't be doing it. Don't know what's going on. This thing going to give me the 50% here. We'll take it. We'll throw it around. Come on. Price is just going without us. We don't want to FOMO into it. Let's just let it do what it does. Looking like it wants to go over the highs there, 817. That's the overnight high. Yes, on a mission as well. Teach stuff you don't need, algorithms. Apply more like you to critically solve puzzle style. I mean, how do I not just jump in here and ride this through the high for 2, 3, 4 points? But maybe we will. I literally bought right at the high, didn't I? And watch, it'll turn back down on me now. Let's take a couple points here. Now, how do I not get filled there? Well, stopped out break even. Programming is self-learned. Nice. Yeah. Kind of FOMO'd into that, guys. Don't do stuff like that. This thing is on a mission. Well, it looks like a huge move. It's really not that huge of a move, but when you've been sitting here and it's not going anywhere, and it feels like a huge move. ES just boner candled up to 67.50. 25 exits. Well, we're not there yet. I don't know if I love trading this price leg now, but actually, yeah, that's probably the leg I would look at. I mean, technically, you do have a little pullback there. I guess that probably, if you fib from there to there, I wouldn't want to put my stop here, though. Boner candled. That's right, GX. It's the thing. General price chop. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I was waiting this morning. I mean, look, we were kind of bullish, right? We took a long here. So we didn't take any shorts. All these were longs. And then got stopped on that one. There's another long. Really, this pullback was kind of remitigating this area over here that created this leg. Well, actually, this one did, but that one went deeper. I have to pull the fib and see if it went the entire 50. So I didn't love it. Didn't take it. And then you see what it did there. Once again, if you guys are watching, you're not yet subscribed, you know what to do. You know what to do there. We may mix back in the London session. I don't mind it. It's just a matter of whether or not I can wake up. Because I trade the entire New York session. So, if I'm trading 6-7 hours during the day, it makes it hard to get up at night sometimes. It makes it hard to want to sit at the computer, right? About to cross over into 4 o'clock a.m. Eastern over here. Probably still pushing. Nothing over here on the WADA really, though. Sellers. Well, maybe some buyers now. Nutty, he's doing good. He's doing pretty good. Sometimes he jumps in here at night. He does business overnight. I think he had a green day today. I think he was up like $1,000 on his funded account, if I'm not mistaken. Or that could have been an eval, I guess. Yeah. Nutty is an example of how to fade. He's getting better, I think. He's getting better. Everybody has their struggles sometimes. He does good at sticking to his plan, though. I mean, that's the thing. So as soon as he finds something that works for him, it's going to be off to the races. Everybody's just got to find something that works for them, and sometimes that takes going through, several different concepts before you get there. So he does a good job at sticking to his plan, and that's kind of, with trading, that's a big deal. So you can see price kind of pulling back here. Emotions of trading live in front of an audience. I think that's overrated, JX, to be honest with you. Because you're not here with me, right? And I'm not trading in front of as many people as Nutty, so I'm sure he has more people in his chat kind of giving him advice and scrutinizing him or whatever, but I don't think trading in front of people is a big deal. If you got thicker skin like me, somebody could say something negative to me, I care less. I could care less. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one over here pressing the buttons in front of everybody. So, but yeah, I could see how it could affect, some people more than others. I'm thinking about taking a long here. Thinking about it. I am considering a long. Social media can be toxic, yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's true what you're saying. It affects different people different ways, I guess. So I don't know if I love this long, but we're going to take it anyway. To be honest, since we did push through the highs there, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite thing to be longing into, but we'll take it here, see if we can get some points out of it. ES is at the VWAP. Competition. Social media is toxic, yeah. Well, if you let it get to you, too. I think the whole thing with Patrick, that he had going on there, he kind of probably took that stuff a little too... I don't think it was bad, the competition and all that good stuff, but Patrick's always like, he always makes fun of people and stuff like that when realistically he doesn't make money from trading either. But just because he has a larger following and all that good stuff, he makes it seem like he makes money from trading, but he doesn't. Then there's algorithms that are on YouTube you need to be aware of. I guess a growth channel. Yeah. Random people you don't know. I follow Patrick for years. I mean, I like Patrick, but he just when it comes to he takes stuff to a different level that probably shouldn't be taken to. So all right, come on, buyers. Where you at over here? Let's get in here. Push this thing up. Give us a little profit. We need at least $100 for the overnight, right? All right, I was going to take it right there. I'll probably live to regret it. Well, the thing is, like, okay, so with Patrick, right, I think it is a persona. I don't think he's like that in person. I think it's a persona. He's playing an act. He's playing a character when he's on stream. But he does, like for him to say that he does not, he said, oh, I never say that I make money from trading. It's like, well, you certainly imply it, right? And he claims that he doesn't. He's like, no, I don't imply that I make money from trading. Yet he does. I mean, look at this here. He's popping off about this Topstep account, express funded, that he's up 30 grand on. And he is up 30 grand. Nice. He just took a 16K payout. Awesome. But when you're showing that you're making 5 to 10 grand every single day, and this express funded account, if you look at the account number, he started it on October the 20th. So he just started this account on October the 20th, but he's making 5 to 10 grand a day. Today's November the 2nd. You know what I'm saying? So if you're making 5 to 10 grand every day, now I do think he can make money, and I think he's a good trader. But don't act like you don't make money. He says that he doesn't act like his trading money. He doesn't act like his money is from trading. $11,000 day trading. I'm just walking away. Okay. Showing his P&Ls, zoomed in, no account number. Now he did show the account number on that express funded that he just took the payout on, but you can see he just started on October the 20th. So where are all these other express funded accounts at? Right? He's made $36,000. Does he show his loss? Nah, he shows some losses. That's what everyone wants to see, not facts, really. Yeah, that's true. It's very like news. No, I get it. Yeah, and ICT. Yeah, he called out ICT, but I think that's more of like a, he knows that ICT's not going to respond to that, and that's why he does it. ICT's not going to entertain that. He's not going to respond to it in the way that Patrick's looking for. So, and yeah, that's the thing. Like, so he's like, oh, Nutty was talking about me just to gain followers. It's like, you did the same thing when your channel was small. Everyone does it. If you go back and look at his thumbnails from his YouTube channel, I mean, if we go back and just go through the channel, he has Ross Cameron in his title probably 40 times back when he was a smaller channel. So why you got Ross Cameron in your title? He's like, oh, Nutty, stop putting my name in your title. This way he told Nutty. It's like, what? You did the same thing. So, yeah, ICT is a great marketer. I'm not saying this stuff doesn't work, because I do use some of it, and I'm a firm believer that any strategy can work with the proper risk to reward. Any strategy. It's literally 50-50 when you enter a trade, right? It's either going to work or it's not. It's 50-50. So if you get a proper risk to reward, it's going to work. So, who, ICT? Ross Cameron? No, he's not going. He's definitely not going. Ross Cameron. He's got 1 million subscribers. So, yeah, no, I understand. I watched I watched all of ICT's 2022 mentorship, and excuse me, I understand order blocks, fair value gaps, breaker blocks. I mean, like I use all that. I like the silver bullet setup. I actually specifically trade the silver bullet setup during London a lot of times. But yeah, Warrior Trading, yeah, Ross Cameron. But he would have his name in the title a lot. You can see, look at this ad right here for Market Flow Trader Community. Sponsored ad from YouTube. So, like I said, you can make any strategy work. ICTs does work as well. But I don't think it's any different. Everything's a pullback strategy, right? Even this, what are we looking for? We're looking for a pullback. ICT, what are we looking for? Fair value gap. You're looking for a pullback. Pullback into a gap, run to a liquidity. So if you know where the market's going, if you know the draw on liquidity, it's not that hard, right? It's not that hard if you kind of know where the market's going. If you're really good at technical analysis and you can look on the larger time frame and kind of see like, okay, if we do this, then we're going here. And you can just trade level to level and ignore everything in between. Then you're going to make a lot of money. I can't do that. So I can't do that well. But yeah, I mean, if you go back and you look at Patrick's channel, like I said, I like Patrick. I mean, I think he's entertaining. And I do watch his stream sometimes. But once he starts kind of ranting and raving, then I tune out. And then, also it's weird that he deletes a lot of his videos. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Can't get my throat clear this morning, whatever it is. But yeah, if you just scroll down and you go to all his older stuff. Delta flips on key levels. Usually best because markets make 90% lose most of the time. Yeah. I don't I don't trade. I don't trade level to level. I scalp. So but you can see like these are I mean, hey, I get it. Who doesn't do it? 4,000 in 2 minutes. I mean, we all use the same stuff, right? Everybody, you got to have a thumbnail that captures people's eyes or whatever. 27,000 in 3 days. So he's making it appear that he's making these money from trading. That's kind of what I'm saying. He's made $36,000 in the last year and a half. That's what he's taken out of Topstep. 16,000 that he just took out, and then last year in 12-month calendar year he took 20K out. But you're showing you're making $5,000 to $10,000 a day, and you're not. Or if you are, what are you doing with it? I don't know. So that's kind of my point. That's what annoys me is like he says like, oh, I don't say I make the money from trading, but you portray it. Yeah, I mean, even his market flow trader community, like, what do you learn in there, right? I can tell you what you learn because I have it. I actually won the course. I watched his live stream. This was before I started streaming. And I watched his live stream and I won the course for free. What does the course tell you? That's pretty much what it tells you. I mean, this is it to a T. You get on the 3-minute chart. We're just going to draw a high to high trend line here. And if price breaks above this candle, we take a long. It's really that simple. Price breaks above the body of this candle, we take a long. That's it. He does pair it with the I'm using the WADA here, which also has the MACD. The orange line here is the MACD. So what you want to do in this, you want the MACD to be below the zero line, ideally, and you want it to push above the zero line and continue higher. You pair that with this, and that's what you got. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't work. It's like I told you, anything with a proper risk to reward can work, right? So look, you're breaking out. This is practice account, so we don't really care. We'll take a long, and we'll just target 17s. We'll put our stop right there at the bottom of that candle. So that's 5. So I'm not saying it doesn't work, right? I'm just saying that this is literally the strategy. That's all it is. Just waiting for breakouts. Not learning anything. I mean, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It's nothing groundbreaking or anything like that. But and with the proper risk to reward, anything can work, right? So, just is what it is. Guys, we're up $120 on this London session. We can now retire. We can retire. And I mean, I do that stuff too sometimes. Like, you can draw a little line here, get the break, little retest, take the break out if you wanted to. Pair it with the WADA. Yeah, I think a lot of traders, including myself, it's kind of one of those things where you get profit and then you want to take that next trade, right? And then the next trade doesn't work and you give the profits back. And let's see here if we hit 1850. I think we will. So like I said, I mean, you could do this. This is the gist of it. And this I trade this breakout strategy myself. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just simply saying that it's not groundbreaking. It's not groundbreaking. There you go. We made that $95 right there on that breakout. Point is not to lose, yeah. Well, the thing is, a lot of people don't realize, right? This is what a lot of new traders don't realize, and it took me a long time to realize it. If you have a 2.5 to 1 risk to reward, you only got to win 35% of the time to make money. You make money at 35%. 2.5 to 1. 2 to 1, 40%. You're making money. 1.5 to 1, 45%. You can just keep doing the math there. To the moon. 1 to 1, 50%, obviously. So if you can get the proper risk to reward, you can certainly make some money. ES all the way up to the 70s, kind of approaching that zone there. ES still got that draw up the 70. That's the high, overnight high there. That would have been a nice little breakout trade. That's kind of what you want to see. You want to see it break the trend, pull back, test it, and then go. And that's what she did. Yeah, keep the losses small if you can. Once again, if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I do think I'm probably going to go ahead and call it there. I do need to get some sleep. We got to trade the London or the New York session here in a bit. So just making a little $120. I don't know how many trades we took. What did we take? We took 1. That was a break even. 2. That was kind of a FOMO. 3. So that was a loser. So 3 winners, 1 loser. 4 winners. So 5 trades, 4 winners, a loser. Really 1 break even. So I would say 3 winners, a loser, and a break even. So we may try to throw in a London session. I might jump back on here tomorrow morning and then maybe Sunday morning. So we'll catch you guys then. If you do like the content, join us for the New York session. If you are interested in trading futures, once again, we do have the link for APEX down below, 90% off Bulenox as well. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.